Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very welcome. Well, today it's Monday, we're right back to the top of the workshop looking at the top performing map of the moment, and it's this one, and it's very lush. Lush is the only word I have for it. It looks like a map that's going to completely bog down anybody's system, but I think you might be surprised, and we'll have a little look at that as we go through. Following up second half of today's show, Don't Skip It is one of those that should really have been the first half and would have been the first half. A long while ago, the creator said, can you not review this? But they've changed their mind and we're getting to review it. And it's a creator request even. We're going to be doing it. I'm very excited by it. It's outstanding. It really is. Also outstanding is you, my friend. That's right, being outstanding by clicking that like button really does make you my friend, even if it is only for a few moments. Thank you for clicking that like button. Today's first map is Black Gold in the Tropics by Æron. Okay, because there is more than map. There's more than map, you'll see. Start square has been mostly cleared of trees for us to get us started. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much indeed. The terrain heights are relatively flat across the map, apart from where there are hills. But yeah, the buildable areas are flat indeed. The resources, there's actually black gold. There it is, in 1/4 of the map. And then if you've got Sunset Harbour and you want to do some fishing, your fishing map will look like this. We've got a little bit of everything, just about. Okay, off to the workshop. What do we need? Well, not too much. We have the Black Gold in the Tropics theme. We'll be using the Relight 3 average LUT. There's also some easy rainforest, some fern clusters, some rainforest and some tall grass, and some rocks, and tree anarchy. Now, all of those trees that I've just run through, guess who made them? And also the custom theme. Guess who made that? All Æron's work. And
it's my first map.
That's right. It's surprising. It's surprising. A first map with custom assets made by that creator and the custom theme, and it's very good. It's very lush. I'm going to go with lush. There aren't many maps on the workshop that are as lush as this that don't lag. Now there are one or two minor problems that I've spotted, and they're problems is an overstatement. But I really expected this game just to chug along. This map just to chug along. You may have noticed in previous episodes where we've been with maps with fewer trees where we're getting a bit of stuttering. Oh, here we go. Here's one of the couple of issues. Got a little bit of a hillock going on here, a little bump. And yes, of course, non-terrain conforming and all that. So we got a little bit. It's the only one I've seen like that on the map, but there's a lot of places on the map that there might be more like that, but it's the only one that I found, so I'm going to say that's all there is. I can only fault on what I can find. But yes, I've reviewed maps before which have chugged and have very stuttery frame rate. I really expected this one to struggle, because look at how lush, look at how dense the foliage is, and yet it didn't. I mean, there might be a frame stutter here and there, and that's fairly normal. But in terms of what I expected and what I've come to find, these are very nicely optimized tree clusters, I've got to say. And using the old mossy rocks as well, they are beautiful and they work really well on this map. A lot of good thought and effort's gone into this map, I have to say. But yes, nice little Bridget there. A little Bridget. And the start square intersection here, this is nicely done as well. A couple of slip roads taking us down into start square, where you'll find a little bit of encroaching foliage, and only this one little bit of encroaching foliage down here. Again, nothing that a little drag of the move it button or the bulldozer won't fix. That is basically, that's about as bad as it gets. Okay. Now, the map itself doesn't have a huge amount of, I don't know, variety in how the terrain, the forests have been done. But there's a little bit of variety. But the thing is, it doesn't necessarily need it. It works really well. And where the forest edges are, you'll see it's lower to the ground. And then as we get in towards the forest, we're getting the higher peaks of the trees. Yeah, the canopy is there's a lot of variety, and it works so well. Okay, it works so well. Again, there's just not a lot of variation, but then do we need it? I don't think we do on this map. Anyway, big old bridge. Everybody loves a big old bridge. Secondary start location just off to our right there a moment ago. Now, if we were to follow this highway on down, a little bit of under bridge encroaching foliage there, just a little bit there, just a wee diddly bit. Yeah, we follow the highway along. It's not going to do too much, to be honest with you, but we follow it along. It does lead further into the map, and then it's up to you what you do here. How do you demolish and destroy land like that? Oh. Now, the river network is very pleasing. Very pleasing. Like a double delta going on, and some wetland areas. And look at these trees. Just look at the thickness. The luscious. The entire map. Absolutely slathered in green. Okay? And there aren't many maps on the workshop that do this as well as this. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited about this particular map. Because it just gives us an option. Just gives us something we don't have much of already. Done quite well. A few of the palm trees along the riverside there. I don't know if you noticed that one little thing though, just a moment ago. Did you see it? Did you see it? Let me show you. There. Just a little bit of a crack in the foliage, the way that the trees have been painted in. And if we go in under the tree canopy, you see that. Now, I'm not bothered by this, but when you start demolishing forests yourself, you are going to be seeing a little bit of that, and you'll probably have to be doing some tree painting using the lower trees. Let me show over here as well. Drop down under the canopy, and it's like that over here as well. I'm not expecting it to be fully flushed underneath that. I'm really not. That would be asking way too much of the game and of anybody's engine to be able to play it. But it's amazing. So good. And like here, like under the water, I don't expect the underwater to be detailed. So if I don't expect the underwater to be detailed, I shouldn't expect the under the canopy to be detailed. So I don't. But I thought I'd point it out that, like I say, when you start demolishing the forest to start building a city, you're gonna be getting some areas you're gonna want to tree paint back in with some of the lower foliage. But yeah, should be fun. Look at this river. Look at the under river detailing with the sand as well. So lovely. It is so lovely, and it truly feels tropical, I have to say. We follow the river upstream. I'm going to come up this stream. Now, do you like anime? Because you're about to see what I would call an anime waterfall. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it works beautifully. But I see this and it just feels anime. Am I right? Am I a little bit right? Just look at the water, the way it's been drawn in there. Yeah, the thing gives it's a somewhat unique look, and I don't dislike it at all. I think it's strong. I think it's strong. So yes, it's quite hard to actually see. We'll have a little look at the shipping route while we're here. It's difficult to see what's going on across most of the map because there's a lack of variation in the foliage. And so therefore it just seems like a bland shipping route goes all the way along here. Air crisscrosses. It's all off to the edges here. So yes, it's my slight grumble with the trees is that because there's a lack of variation, it's very hard to actually see literally the wood from the trees. But doesn't mean that it's not good. It is good. Water flow in the start square. We've got these two little bays here. right up here. The spawn is right at the top though, so you could draw from the very top and then pump in on the right and you'll be absolutely fine. Just do it the right way round, otherwise you won't be fine. But yeah, the overall shape of the map is nice. It's strong. We've got these wetland areas that work very neatly indeed, with these little rivers coming off this way. So a credit for that. Plenty of buildable space as well. Got some rocky edges to some of these coastal areas, which I like. I don't think it's the most exciting thing in the world, but I do like it. So there's that. And then over here we've got this little island over here, which has got a little bit of rocking and holding. Of course, we've got a bit of rocking and holding for the BonBonBingo players. Link is in the description. Now the sandbars, this is very slickly done. I like this one. There's just this one that I found that is just a little bit glitchy on the edges, that has just been missed in the softening process. Oh, am I going to cry? I don't think I'm going to cry that much. There is one little part on the map that does feel a little bit different from the rest, because I wanted variety, didn't I? I wanted variety, and well, it's this island here. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind that it's different, but this just feels tree spammed. There's no change in density. I like the rock work. Okay, I get to see the rock work, but yeah, I don't know about that. That's really weird. It stands out being different by being different, and it just doesn't quite fit for me. I don't know. Anyway, back to where we started the flyover, back over here, and we have a tunnel. Now, had this been, we're right at the edge, had this been the edge of map connection, I would not have minded. I don't mind. I question, though, the need for this extended little bit of tunnel over here, bringing us up to the edge of map connection, which I'm going to find in a minute for you. Over here. So we've got a few, basically what I'm saying here is we've got a few nodes that give us this hidden, excuse me, hidden tunnel entrance down here. And I just don't see any purpose to this, really, to be honest with you. Doesn't make any sense to me. But thank you for hiding the tunnel entrance, the edge of map connection. But I think that was a weird decision. It could just connect it. We're behind the mountain over there anyway. It wouldn't have mattered. But yeah, I like the clearing of the start square, makes it definitely playable, accessible down there as well. And we're good to go. It should be a good map build. But what do you think? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. Hit the I button now or the link in the description. It will take you to the voting page where you can vote for free. And make sure you're voting on Black Gold in the Tropics, because there are, of course, 2 maps. Well, what do I think of Black Gold in the Tropics by Æron? Well, aesthetically, it's strong. There are very few maps that are like this. There are some, but I don't think they do it quite as well. And while I feel that the overall map design is strong, it doesn't really go to the next level. I think all told, I'm going to give it a middle 4. It does the job well, and congratulations on using all of your own assets in here as well. Looks stunning for it. Detailing. There's nothing wrong with it. It's strong enough to get a 4th star, but I don't think I can really go to the next level. I'm going to go bottom level, but right at the bottom of 4 stars. Gameplay. Again, this is your only real true option for a map play like this. I'm going to go 4 stars. I'm going to go lowish 4 stars though. I feel there's more that can be done, but it should be good. Black Gold in the Tropics by Æron. That was a pleasing and pleasant surprise, and I'm going to give it the BonBonB seal of approval. Only because this is the best option of any map like this. Anyway, we'll be right back for a different map after this. And so back with today's second map, and this one long overdue. As said earlier, this was a map that can you please not review the map? Oh, okay. If you don't want me to review your maps, then that's fine. And then they came back and said, no, I would like you to review the map. And so we're going to be doing exactly that. And I'm so glad. This is one of the best maps of the year. This one, I'm saying it right now, right up front, one of the best maps of the year. Sit back, you are going to love it if you've not seen it already. Today's second map is Santos by Eggsy. Yes, Eggsy. Eggsy. We keep seeing Eggsy, and you can't see enough of Eggsy. They're so good. They are so good. They've got good. There's your start square. I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that. And it's the start square there, yeah. Terrain heights are based off the real life location. We did a Santos map a while ago, actually. I think is it episode 1086, I think. Look at the resource painting as well. Look at that bold stroke, half and half, ore and oil under the water. And then if you've got Sunset Harbour and you want to do some fishing, your fishing map will look like that. Okay. Right, off to the workshop. Look, 5 stars off of nearly 250 ratings. That's impressive. It's mass transit. You will need a mass transit for this one. We'll be using Reaper's Real Dark Road theme, the Relight Average LUT. And again, as it's Eggsy, what do you want? It's just nice and simple, and it's easy to get going, beautifully done, and looks stunning. Looks stunning. Now, there is one thing, and my hide it settings are set to hide the ruining under the trees, and for some reason the ruining is showing, and I didn't have time to reload the map several times to try and get rid of it. So if that sort of thing bothers you, there's probably something wrong somewhere, but it's not the map. It's not the map. It's just something in the settings. I don't know, little tweaks I have to keep making, and sometimes one tweak affects another one. That's the thing, loading a different map every single day. Whew, yeah, different settings every single day. Anyway, yes, this is for me one of the best maps of the year. If not the best one, I've yet to make my decisions on that one, coming up towards map of the year season. All the standards you're going to expect from Eggsy are here. You're not going to find anything wrong. I have two minor grumbles. One of them, the first one we have a look at, I mean, they're minor, okay, right. The first one's the bigger one. The second one, I'm sure a few of you are going to say in the comments and explain things in the comments to me. I don't understand the second one, personally, but I'm kind of okay to roll with it, sort of. The first one, I'm going to stand my ground on the first one and go, nope, absolutely not, never, ever. Look at the switchbacks on this mountain, absolutely stunning. Basically, I have two minor grumbles that at the end of the day don't affect the map in any way, shape or form, really. They're more talking points. They're just me making a YouTube show, trying to find something interesting to talk about, because when you get a map that's as good as this, you know, it's like, I could tell you stuff you can see. Look, we've got a bridge here. It's perfect, yeah? We've got the toll booth down here. We'll come and have a look at the toll booth a bit later on. But yeah, there's a toll booth down here, and there's another intersection down here. It will take you left and right, and look at how slick the lines are and the lane mathematics. And I can tell you all of this. I can. But you like hearing about, oh, there's a pillar in the road. There isn't any pillar in the road. Street lamp clipping. Oh, there's no street. Those are the things you want to hear. Those are the things you want me to find. Those are the things where we just go, yes, we've found something hilarious in this map. There's nothing hilarious in this map, apart from the couple of things that are going to come later on. And hilarious would be an overstatement. They really would be. Again, look at we've got a little bit of wall detailing around the old Parklow intersection there. I mean, what do you want from Eggsy? What do you want from him? But yes, yeah, but I apologise for the ruining under the trees. I mean, hello. I don't know what's caused that. It doesn't normally happen, and then in this map it does. And yeah, and this is the map. It does actually say in the description to use hide it. I do. And the settings that are there to hide the ruinings. I don't understand. Beautifully detailed again, intersection. I don't know if Eggsy had any help from Karina on this map. If he's not, he's been learning. There you go, it's the ruining. There's the old the lack of grass under the trees. That's what I was talking about a moment ago. But yeah, if Karina didn't do any work on this map, I think Eggsy has been learning from Karina, and there are worse people to learn from when it comes to detailing. Now, this highway, there are other highways on the map. We're just going to follow this one highway because it comes through the start square, and then it comes to this bit where the highway just isn't finished, and the intersection that's going to go here is in construction. This is beautifully done. Okay, this is very nicely done. I approve. I mean, admittedly, most of it's going to come along with a bulldozer and just like get rid of it. But in terms of the part of the map build, yep, it's inspiring. That's where we've got to have the intersection. Therefore, that's where we build the intersection. The rail, I mean, it's rail, isn't it? On a relatively flat map. Yes, we do have hills and stuff, but Eggsy is not going to be taking one of these rail lines over and up and down and up around the mountain. It's just not. It's not going to happen. All right. Or if it does happen, I think we will just have to call the men in white coats to come and check Eggsy, because I don't think Eggsy would be feeling too well on that day. It's the rail route is fine. But yeah, the point here is I'm showing you that there are other networks. We have other highways and we have other rail, and it all works very nicely on the map. Again, the map is a real life location, Santos in Brazil. We have seen the Santos map before, which was very nice. I gave that one 11 stars. That was Rock Stew. I gave that one 11 stars, and that was a fine map in itself. And so if you're looking to do a Santos build, you can have a look, because the thing is, while I may rate this map higher than Rockstew's map, Rockstew's map might have some aspects in it that would suit your particular city style better than this one. So it's great to have variety. Okay, and 11 stars is a strong score. It truly is. Anyway, just looking at the rock work here, the theme works so well on this map. Do love Reaper's work. Always a huge fan of Reaper's work. And yeah, loads of buildable space, including that main island there that we have the rivers are running around it. Did discuss where the true harbour on this map is on the previous Santos review, so I recommend you go and check that one out. We've got some very nice beaches. I think the beaches on this map, definitely. The whole thing with this map is it is in every detail better than the Rock Stew map. But again, the Rock Stew map's still a strong map and may have aspects in it that might suit your particular city build better, depending. Anyway, Ubitsa Castle is a very nice, strong castle. Very beautifully done vanilla castle. Eggsy loving the castle. Okay, here we go. See this gun here on this tower? Where's that gun pointing? Where's that gun shooting? I don't think that is a gun location. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a good location. Guns pointing the other way, going to have a very limited field of view. So yes, those gun points are, for me, my first talking point. I told you, it comes to nothing. The Essential Lighthouse, isn't she lovely? Right there for the BonBonBingo players, link is in the description. And of course the sunken ship, and no water glitching on the vanilla rocks. We do have, I did say we come back and have a look at the toll booth. We have power in place with the old windmill up there. There she is, powering her up. I think that works quite neatly. A little footbridge over the top there just to tie the whole thing together as well. Yeah, good little bit of work there. Okay, waterfall. It's not the most splendiferous waterfall, but it's absolutely on point for what the map needs. I am good with this. You don't need to do anything more with this, Eggsy. This is absolutely lovely. Enchanting, I would say. Enchanting. Not every waterfall has to be Niagara, and that one isn't. Okay. And then we have this big old dam structure. I mean, dam structure. Not seeing the old sluice gates quite so far away from the main dam. I think it works very well as it's been done there. Yes, when you start the simulation up, just give the game a few minutes to sort itself out with water held back from dams. Always do that. And then everybody's favourite factories. Now these are here for a reason. They are hiding a sin. When I say a sin, it's a game changer. They're just loose gates. Very neatly done. And yes, this little pool area looks amazing. We have hidden under here. Yes, we do. We have the old water pumping. We have the sewage just sticking out the back of everybody's favourite factory over here as well. So you are good to go. Good to go. Good to play. That works very nicely. Loving these fields as well. These on another map would look stupid. And on this map, they fit perfectly. Take a bow, Eggsy. Really like that area. And it fits, absolutely fits in on this fantasy Santos map that you have here. Very neatly done. Right, shipping routes. I suppose we should have a look at the shipping routes while we're here, because there are shipping routes. We have one coming in from the edge over here. Comes up to the big old shipping triangle. Goes up here, round to the back end of the island, which is where the main docks are in real life Santos. And then shipping route comes off this way and down towards the edge. So again, I'm really glad that you've included the shipping route around to the back side of the island, because that's where it needs to be. Look at that! Look at the whole water networks we've got here. It's stunning. In terms of water in the start square, well, we do have some, but we already have ready to go water provisions anyway. But if you want to ignore those, you have moving water in the start square there as well. So you're good to go either way. Right you are. Right you be. Is there anything else I've missed? Oh, there is one more talking point, isn't there? It's here. Right, I don't fully understand this. Okay, this is a pier, right? Okay, and there's shipping going to be going up this route here. This is the main shipping route. What I don't fully understand is this line of rocks underneath continuing up. Now, I'm sure that's probably just to make sure the ships are coming up this way. And, well, as a captain, I'm not going to see them. I don't really understand those extended rocks. Maybe it's, I don't know, cable or something. If there was a little, a buoy on the end there, or a little everybody's favourite essential lighthouse even, or if there was something down here, just, or a little structure of something, a little, I don't know, extended wooden jetty, I don't know. But I don't buy into that line of rocks under the water, because I just can't make sense of it personally. I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments that they've got something very similar to that near to them, and because that's not there in the real Santos that I can tell. I've been down to Google Earth, couldn't find anything, because I just wanted to know. Anyway, thanks for putting up with me. I now have to put up with you. Yes, is this a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count, because at the end of the month, the Viewers' Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. Hit the I button now, or the link in the description. It will take you to the voting page. But make sure you are voting on Santos by Eggsy. Right, okay, what do I think of Santos by Eggsy? Well, you have knocked the ball out of the park here, Eggsy. This is absolutely striking. Now, I'm sure somebody's going to expect me to knock this down to from the maximum 5 because that extra bit of that line of rocks. I don't think it affects the aestheticness of the map. And I think the aesthetics of the map are absolutely spot on. 5 stars. Detailing. Yeah, okay, that line of rocks, I'll let you off that. But those gun placements on that castle make no sense to me. That's the only thing I can find. So therefore, I'm going to give it The highest possible 4-star you can get before you get the 5th. Gameplay potential? It's golden. It's absolutely golden. It's ready to go. It's beautiful. Many hours of play for everybody. It's a big 5 stars from me. Santos by Eggsy, as I say, one of the best maps of the year, and it's going to get the BonBonB seal of approval. Absolutely beautifully done, Eggsy. Why am I surprised? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I don't even know why I didn't have a look at the map, even though you said don't review it. Well, I know why. I've got a limited number of hours, and when I weren't going to review this one, I had to review another one, so my time was spent over there, and blah, 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 blah. But I got there in the end. Thanks for letting me review it. Anyway, that's it from me. If you are still here, use the words of the day in the comments to prove you're part of the 20 Now Elite, and I'll be back on Wednesday with another map in the What's Map series. No live stream on Tuesday, but we'll be back with Treasure Hunt on Thursday. See you then also.